Hey guys, David here. Earlier today I went to a train show at the Riverfront Center in Amsterdam, New York, and I'm going to show you a couple things that I picked up at the show. So this is the first thing I picked up at the show. This is an Atlas USRA boxcar, as you can see in the Great Northern paint scheme. I saw this car. It was a really nice car. It's actually my first Atlas piece. I really like the Great Northern paint scheme. I don't have a whole lot of Great Northern stuff, but it was only $20, and these Atlas cars are super nice detailed. So I considered to pick this up to go with a couple other scale things that I've got, plus a scale engine I should be getting soon. As you can see, the graphics are absolutely beautiful on this car. Wonderful paint job. I love the green color on this. And of course, the separately applied detail is amazing. Atlas does a great job on these cars. As you can see, they're incredible end details with the brake ring and all that stuff. Grab irons, all that detail. Brake wheels. Looks great. And of course, beautifully beautifully detailed underside, I should say. Another thing I really like about this car is how low it sits to the trucks. For comparison, I'll show you a Lionel car compared to this car. Now here you can see the comparison of the Atlas car on the left and the Lionel car on the right. Now these are both similarly sized scale box cars, but you notice the Atlas car is much shorter. The reason for this is it sits much lower to the ground of the trucks and it looks extremely realistic, whereas the Lionel car, as you can see, is a bit higher than the truck. Now this doesn't bother me, of course. I love Lionel's car. I'm a big fan of Lionel. But in my opinion, the Atlas car just looks much nicer like this. It gives it a more two-rail feel, opposed to the three-rail cars that we normally are used to. Overall, I really like this Atlas car. It's a great find and a great addition to my collection. But of course, this is the big item. This is a Lionel Ontario Northland SD18 diesel locomotive. Now this is actually one of the first things I saw when I walked into the show, and I saw it was marked for $90. I had brought about $100 with me, so I didn't want to spend it all in one place. But I decided that I would look around first and see, and maybe come back to this after a little while. When I walked around the show, and when I came back, it was still there, and I just looked at it, and it's a great paint scheme, and for the price, and from what I've seen online, it's something I've been looking for a little while. I decided to pick it up, and I'm very happy that I did. The Ontario Northland paint scheme has looked absolutely beautiful on this engine. It's also my first SD-type locomotive. As you can see, it's got the six-wheel trucks. Of course, I mean, it's based off a GP9 frame and a GP20 shell, but it's 027, who cares? It's a great detail. Well, I say great detail, I more specifically mean great paint job. The detail is pretty par for the course for MPC Lionel, but it does have nice ornamental bell and horn features, radiator fans, exhaust, all that stuff. And I like that the truck side frames and fuel tanks are a nice gray color as opposed to the black that is present on most diesel locomotives. Now, when I initially started this engine up, it didn't run. I wasn't exactly sure what the issue is. It would power up, and it's in pretty much perfect condition. It's really nice looking. But I opened it up on the inside, and I kind of just fiddled around with the unit for a little bit, put it back on the track, tested after a minute, and it ran up fine. So I imagine it just got jostled around after a little while. Things came loose, came undone, whatever. I moved some stuff around, ran after a while. I'm so happy I got this. What a great engine. Overall, it was a great show. Lots of great vendors, lots of great things for sale. It wasn't the largest show I've been to, but it was very nice for the size. I'll close this video by showing some pictures from the show. Anyways, I'm David. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe and consider hitting that like button. Thank you very much.